Boom doo 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 boom doo 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 boom doo 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 boom doo 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 doo.
Hello everyone, Ved here. I was part of the 2007-2008 batch of Soundtech Media, and it was straight after school, and obviously I was really young. I was a complete blank slate, and I just started playing music, but I had no idea about music production or audio or anything of that sort. And although at that point of time there were quite a few other audio engineering institutes, the reason why I chose Soundtech was the whole process, the way they welcomed me in, and the criteria which they set for their students was something which really impressed me. They said that you need not know anything about audio engineering, but you just need to show, absolute commitment and passion towards this art, and the rest we'll take care. So that was something which was very heartwarming for me. And, once I got in, it was an amazing 1 year for me, because today there is no doubt that music and technology go hand in hand, and whether this is right or wrong, most of the times you might come up with an amazing tune, and musically it might sound brilliant, but if it does not sound good on tape or wherever the person listens to it, the chances of that song reaching that person is not great. But at the same time, you come up with an average tune, but you produce it in an amazing way, and sound wise it sounds brilliant, chances of it doing well are much higher. So that's the importance of music technology and understanding sound production today. And at Soundtech Media, this environment is amazing, because definitely there is a lot of theory which you need to understand, but end of the day you're going to sit in a studio behind a console with a lot of knobs, and you might be wondering, what am I going to do? Unless you have practical experience, it's very difficult to kind of immediately start working when you're on field. And at Soundtech Media, they have the best of facilities, and they keep updating it, because technology is something which keeps changing, and you're there with the latest things there, and you get a lot of time to exploit all this great technology, because the number of students which are there per batch are very few. So you get a lot of exposure and focus from the faculty, number one. Number two, because of the small number of students, like in my batch there were probably just 7 or 8 of us, so we could use the studio for hours together, and try different miking techniques and figure out how to route. And there used to be times wherein we just used to plug out everything from the studio and rewire it again, just to understand. So you really go to the root and figure out how the whole process happens. So that is something which I don't think many other audio engineering institutes give, and at Soundtech Media you're able to have a hands-on experience, which is really important. Apart from that, the faculty are brilliant, and the students, they not only come from an engineering background. I was a art student, so I had no clue as to even a single term in engineering parlance. So it was so easy for me to get into the groove, and I actually envy the current batch students, because as batches progress, the institute is doing so well, and it's growing so well that when I was there was this nice small room which we had to record, and then we had a small classroom. But today that classroom plus that studio alone is a huge recording room, and the students have a separate system to work on their own music, and that's pretty much what you need to study audio engineering. And I'm glad that my association with Soundtech Media has not stopped with me finishing the course, but as an alumni I've been able to enjoy many perks. And in fact, the very studio which I'm sitting in now is designed by Mr. Manoj Kumar, and it's probably one of the most nicest places for me in the world, because number one, it's my studio, and number two, I was able to kind of carry on my journey with Soundtech Media, and he is like a mentor for me even today. And it's amazing as to how I can share this relationship with him. Even it's not like you're here 2007 2008, you're done with the course, okay, we have given you a placement, now you take care of yourself. That's not the relationship which you share with the people over there. They guide you, and they're with you throughout, and they make sure that you're happy with whatever you're doing. And I guess as an educational institute, more than definitely giving knowledge is one, and giving support and giving guidance is also another important thing which you will find a lot at Soundtech Media. On the whole, my experience was amazing, and it's probably one of the most cherished memories in my life, and it's still continuing. It's not like it's stopped with that. And if you really want to excel in audio and make a mark for yourself, you should consider joining Soundtech Media, because it's one of the best in the country right now.